2026 is shaping up to be a great year for martial arts cinema, from gritty adaptations to legendary franchises making a huge comeback. Join us in counting down the top 10 martial arts movies releasing in 2026. Let's get started.
Mason isn't just an assassin. He's a precision instrument. He was one of the first of elite operatives.
Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Shelter, Jason Statham's latest action-packed thriller. Plot follows Statham as Michael Mason, a former government assassin who's trying to live a quiet life in a lighthouse off the coast of Scotland. But when he rescues a young girl named Jessie during a storm, his past comes crashing back. Suddenly, Mason is hunted by his old agency, and he has to fight to protect Jessie while staying one step ahead of dangerous enemies. The narrative explores a killer with a conscience theme, highlighting the bond between the reclusive Mason and the vulnerable Jessie. This odd couple dynamic serves as the emotional core of the film, providing a reason for the violence that follows. Expect sharp, fast martial arts combat, clever use of improvised weapons, and tense chase scenes. The movie balances thrilling action with real emotional stakes, making it more than just another Statham movie.
一度奴隷になったら大人になっても奴隷。抜け出すには剣しかない。俺はいずれ天下の大将軍になる男だ。
Next, at number 9, we have Kingdom 5. If you're not already familiar with the Kingdom franchise, here's the crash course. The Kingdom series takes us back to ancient China during the Warring States period, a time of massive battles and political intrigue. At the heart of it all is Shin, a former war slave who dreams of becoming the greatest general in history, and King Yingzheng, who wants to unite all of China under one rule. The first 4 films have followed Shin's rise from orphan to battlefield commander, with each movie raising the stakes. Now Kingdom 5 is set to continue his journey. Expect huge battlefield clashes, dramatic sword fights, cavalry charges, and political intrigue. Kingdom movies don't shy away from showing the chaos and danger of war, and the emotional stakes are always high. Expect breathtaking action mixed with powerful character drama.
He's bigger. He's faster. He's stronger.
At number 8, Beast, a sports action drama set in the world of mixed martial arts. Starring none other than Russell Crowe, Beast takes us inside the intense world of professional MMA. Plot follows a once-feared champion who's been away from the cage for years. But when his younger brother's life is put in danger, he's forced to return. Reuniting with the trainer who made him a legend, he prepares for one final showdown against the reigning title holder, a brutal fighter determined to destroy his legacy in front of the world. Expect realistic MMA fight scenes, no wire work. It's grounded in actual martial arts training. Since they collaborated with One Championship for a key scene filmed at a real MMA event, the fighting should look authentic. The tone is gritty but heartfelt. It's about family and fighting spirit. So expect brutal cage fight choreography mixed with character drama. At number 7, we've got one of the boldest Korean action projects of 2026, Pig Village. This film marks a huge step for Korean cinema's global reach, with superstar Ma Dong-seok leading the charge in his first fully English-language role. Don Lee plays Hammer, a bare-knuckle boxer who throws a fight in San Diego to get money for his sick daughter. But that decision puts him in serious danger. Hammer ends up trapped at the Pig Village Inn, a rundown hotel near the US-Mexico border. Inside, chaos erupts. Cartel fugitives, corrupt cops, and ruthless criminals all collide over a pot of money. Expect a mix of Korean action intensity and American crime thriller grit. Don Lee's fighting style is heavy, powerful, and devastating. The hotel setting creates tight, nerve-wracking tension, while the mix of criminals, cops, and killers keeps the story unpredictable. Expect brutal action, emotional beats, and dark humor, all hallmarks of Korean cinema now blended with Hollywood scale. At number 6, we have Kung Fu. The story centers on 2 total high schoolers, Yuan and his buddy Ah Yi, who stumble across a homeless old man getting bullied. They step in to help him, later discovering the crazy old man is actually a Kung Fu master of unbelievable skill. They become his students, but then the stakes explode, because their master isn't just a quirky, eccentric figure with a 500-year-old unresolved feud with an ancient, evil rival swordsman. And as that conflict reignites in the present day, Yuan and Ah Yi find themselves themselves pulled into something far, far bigger and more dangerous than they ever imagined. This is an action fantasy comedy with heart. Think coming-of-age humor blended with genuine wuxia spectacle and ancient mythology. The martial arts sequences blend real physical skill with fantasy wirework and visual effects, leaning into the heightened, almost legendary quality of the story.
Sakamoto 君に懸賞金がかけられたよ。
今さら俺が死んで誰が得をする。
Cracking the top 5 is the live-action adaptation of the smash hit manga Sakamoto Days. Plot follows Taro Sakamoto, a once hitman feared by everyone. But after falling in love and starting a family, he left the world of violence behind to run a small grocery store. Now, a happy, slightly overweight family man, his peaceful life is shattered when the deadly X organization comes after him. To protect his family and his store, Sakamoto must rely on his old skills, but without breaking his promise to his wife never to kill again. Expect a perfect blend of high-stakes action and quirky comedy. Sakamoto's fights are both thrilling and funny, and the heart of the story lies in his determination to protect his family while staying true to his promise. Expect inventive battles, laugh-out-loud moments, and plenty of heart.
俺は不死身だぜ。
やめろ！無駄に殺し合うな！
私の囚人狩りに参加するのだ。
At number 4, we've got the highly anticipated sequel, Golden Kamuy Assault on Abashiri Prison. Set in the frozen wilderness of Hokkaido in the early 1900s, the story follows Saiichi Sugimoto, nicknamed the Immortal for his ability to survive impossible wounds. After hearing about a hidden fortune in gold stolen from the Ainu people, Sugimoto learns that the map to the treasure has been tattooed across 24 escaped prisoners. Teaming up with a Sirpa, a young Ainu girl, Sugimoto begins the hunt. Expect Golden Kamuy blends action-adventure with real historical and cultural depth. Expect gunfights, hand-to-hand combat, survival challenges, and unpredictable alliances. The tone mixes tension, dark humor, and emotional drama, making it more than just a treasure hunt. It's a story about loyalty, ambition, and impossible choices. At number 3, we have a true event in martial arts cinema, Blade of the Guardians. Set in the final years of the Sui dynasty, the film follows Dao Ma, played by action superstar Wu Jing, traveling through the desert with a young orphan tasked with escorting the most wanted fugitive, Di Ting, to the capital city of Chang'an, but the mission is anything but simple. Bandits, soldiers, and assassins all want Di Ting, and the truth about who he really is makes the journey even more dangerous. The film is directed by Yuan Wu Ping, the legendary action choreographer behind Drunken Master, The Matrix, Crouching Tiger, and Kill Bill. At 80 years old, he delivers what critics are calling one of the most thrilling wuxia films in years. Based on the beloved manhwa by Xianzhe Shu, the movie has already earned strong reviews, praised for its mesmerizing sword fights and breathtaking choreography. Expect classic wuxia action, stylized sword fighting, acrobatics, and stunning desert landscapes. At number 2, we have a reboot of one of the most iconic video game franchises ever, Street Fighter. Set in 1993, the film follows estranged fighters Ryu and Ken Masters. Once training partners, they're pulled back into the fight when Chun-Li recruits them for the legendary World Warrior Tournament, a global competition bringing together the strongest fighters from around the world. But behind the spectacle lies a deadly conspiracy that forces Ryu and Ken to confront their pasts and each other. Expect a wild, joyful martial arts ensemble film packed with rivalries, iconic showdowns, and faithful recreations of the game's special moves. With massive Hollywood production values and a cast of legends, this could be the most screen-accurate Street Fighter adaptation ever.
It's showtime. Get over here!
Taking the top spot is the ultimate martial arts event of the year, Mortal Kombat 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the 2021 reboot. The sequel finally introduces fan favorite Johnny Cage, played by Karl Urban, a washed-up B-movie actor who joins Earthrealm's defenders in a brutal clash against Outworld. The primary villain this time is Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld, one of the most iconic villains in all of video game history. Shao Kahn's rise threatens not just a tournament loss, it threatens the complete destruction of Earthrealm itself. And that threat is going to force our heroes into battle, not just against Outworld warriors, but against each other. Bone-crunching action, dark fantasy-driven storytelling, and jaw-dropping fatality. The tone is visceral and intense, staying true to the brutal energy of the game. Every fight promises to be a spectacle, with iconic moves faithfully brought to life. And that's our countdown of the top 10 martial arts movies of 2026. Which one are you most excited to see? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more movie lists and reviews. Thanks for watching.